Okay, I am back again today with another bar workout that is going to focus on your triceps and your backs. So I am going to use a light set of hand weights. I'm going to use my twos. I may even have to drop just a body weight. When I taught this class this week, I used the ones so that I could let everybody else have if they wanted the twos or the threes, and the ones were sufficient, and at times I did drop it. So if you are thinking about this, using lighter weights, you really have to get like your mind, your muscle connected. So you're not just gonna hold the weights and like lift, you're actually gonna squeeze and engage. So right now I'm engaging my tricep muscles. I don't even have a weight in my hand. So you engage the muscles first, and then the weight is just your extra resistance or your accessory to the move. So all of this can be done with no weights or light weights. I would recommend today. I want you to really think about the back of the arms and the back, like upper back and the back area of your body today, because that's what we're going to focus on. And I'm going to use my booty kicker. And so if you've got a chair, portable bar, mounted bar, sofa, countertop, just something to have as like your guide and as for a little balance, but nothing major that we're using it for today. And I think that's all I need. Yeah, that's it. So we will warm up just with ourselves. This will play in the background. This is just a Fit Radio playlist, so it's not anything. So if I don't get muted out with this and you can hear it, I'm just gonna play it lightly because I forgot my AirPods in the background. Otherwise, just put on whatever you feel like listening to in the background and have fun with it. So, oh, and I am gonna use a mat. I don't remember if I said that. I don't know if I will because I've got my carpet, but you'll want a mat or a towel or something that we'll lay down on. All right. So we are just gonna start. You need to have enough space that you're gonna be able to step out to the side, okay? So you're just gonna step out left and lunge, step in and in, stay on the same side, out and lunge. So it's side lunge, your butt's going back to the back of the room, your knee stays behind those toes, down, come in, one more slow, and then we're just gonna side lunge, out, and back in. You can keep that foot out there if you don't like to do the step. Here we go. It's lunge and lift, or lunge and lift. Choose what feels good. You're pushing off that left foot. Four more. 3, 2. All right, down and hold for pulses here. So your right leg is straight. You're feeling a little stretch into that inner thigh. You're driving into that left leg. 4, 3, 2, reach the toes. So opposite hand, reaching towards that foot or toe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it center. V those arms up nice and tight. You're gonna lift those knees up, up. Lift from the low belly. Whoo, it's hot up here. Now pull the elbows down. So you're going from a high V down to a W shape with those arms. You're pulling. Remember, engage through those muscles. Get that body warmed up. Add that little twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. 8 more. 4, pull and press those arms. 3, getting everything involved. Back to center. Just 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant those feet. You're gonna step out to that right side. Little slow, down to the lunge. Step in and all the way. 3 more. Step, step lunge. Come in, come in. Dropping into that leg as you side lunge. Last time slow. In and in. Now give me those singles. Good job. Hold it down and pulse down. So really driving into this leg. You should see that that knee's not going forward. Your butt is pressing down. 4, 3, reach that hand. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, nice straight tight arms. Roll the shoulders. Palms face the back, you're in a low V. I just want you to press back and lift those arms shoulder height. Press and lift. Nice and tight, engaging everything. Press and lift. Let's go a little quicker. It's press back, lift up. No higher than shoulder height. Press, lift, 2 more. Hold those arms up, flip those palms, press out, in, press, in. So think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Press back, you come forward, just staying about shoulder width here. Press. So I really want you guys to think about today, you're gonna lead a lot to the ceiling with those pinkies. Those palms are gonna be facing back some. Remember, we're working into the back and the triceps. 4, 3, 2. All right, let's get that lower body involved again. I want you to hinge forward. Now you notice I'm not rounding. I'm pinching my shoulder blades. Palms are facing back. I'm gonna lift and press. Drop, hinge. Soft bend in your knees. I want you to start to feel those hamstrings get a little pull. Over. From the front. Up and press back. Over. We're just getting the body all ready for all the little moves we're gonna do as we add those weights. Press. Just 2 more. And last one. All the way down, come all the way up. Grab your weights. I'm also gonna take a quick sip of my water. All right, grab those light weights. You're gonna go back, palms again, facing the back. Thumb and head to the weights right here at the side of your legs. Shoulders down. I want you to lift. Up to the side. Again, I want those arms pinned straight and contracted, so we're not wimpy, there's no bend. I don't care if those arms only lift to like a wide low V. They don't have to come all the way to the shoulders, but keep them engaged. 4 more, and you're gonna add on. 3, 2. All right, here's our add-on. Hold them here. You're gonna press back, come forward, lift up to the side, and lower. Again, press back, and come forward, lift to the side, and lower. One more slow. Palms face the back, come forward, lift, and lower. They're gonna take this a little quicker. It's back, forward, lift, lower, back, and lift. Press, lift, You've got nice control in your strength here in those upper bodies. Lift, press, lift, press, lift. 4 more times here. I'm going to show you from the side in 3, and lift, 2, lift, 1, hold it here. Now, I want you to rotate forward and right back to the center. Rotate just the pinky, so you're going forward. So we're not rotating our entire wrist. I saw a lot of that this week. Arms are tight. I need to lower them. Here we go. It's forward, forward. A little rotation. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're not gonna be done right here. Hold them center, tiny pulses up. Again, if your shoulders start to shrug, those arms need to go in a lower lever. They can be all the way right here and squeezing into those muscles, and you're getting all the exact same stuff. You're just not losing your form. 4, 3, I'm going to show you from the side again, and 1. Bring those arms down, roll those shoulders, hinge it forward. So those shoulders should never round. I want you pinching those shoulder blades together. The further you go, the more you're going to fight gravity. So I just don't want you standing upright. I want you to have a little hinge with a nice long spine, no arch, nice strong back. You're going to lift out to the side. Lift. Lift. Leading with those pinkies. 8. I'm going to turn on this hand. 4. 2. And 1. Bring those arms back. You're right here. All right. You're squeezing. You're gonna come up, up, and lift. So palms face the thighs, palms face each other. Getting ourselves prepared to go into tricep kickbacks. I'm just hinging. You need this move down. It's not about dropping low and lifting here. It's about hinging forward. I don't care if you're at a 45-degree angle or a 90-degree angle. 2 more, up, up, back, back. Hold it back. Now I want you to bend, straighten, tiny. I don't want you coming all the way up and all the way back. You keep that nice tight work. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten. So you just about come right to your hips and then tightly straighten those arms back behind you. 4, 2, and 1. Now listen to me. Bring those hands behind your head. Elbows are wide. You're going to come forward and up. These are called good mornings. You're hinging like a deadlift, keeping those elbows nice and wide. Only going as far as you can before you feel like you want to round. Shooting that butt back, softly bending into those knees. We're going to add a combo here with these good mornings. They'll be a little quicker, so you may not move as far as you even are right now, because you know as you start to pick up tempo in your moves, your range of motion tends to shorten, and that's okay. 2 more like this. I'm going to show you guys from the side. Hold it here. Bring those arms back. You're going to give me 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind the head. You're going to lift, lower, up, down. 2 more. Hands come back a little. Press, press. 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the head. Lift, lower. So you've got 7 little bend presses or extends and bends and 4 good mornings. Here we go. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Behind the head. Lift up. Take it back for 7, 6. Behind the head, come up. Lift. Weights in your heels. 3 more times. Here we go. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. Behind your head, lift up. Keep those elbows wide. I'm not moving them. 2 more times through. 7, 3, 2, 1. Behind your head, lift up. 2. And back for 7, 3, 2, 1. Behind your head, lift up. 2. All right, hold those little bend extends. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. My arms are quivering. And 1. Come all the way up. All right. You're going to come down onto your mat or floor if you're on carpet and you don't go onto your mat. That's fine. I'm going to show you guys from the side. Whew. You should feel those arms right now. All right, you don't need the weights for this. I want you to put those shoulders over top of those wrists. Walk those knees back. I like to keep a wider stance because we're going to get ready to go onto just one palm, and so I don't want you guys like rotating those hips around. You want to keep a nice stable core. That chest line is up by those thumbs. All right, those arms are in narrow. You're going to give me a tricep push-up, which means those elbows do not go out to the side. They hug your rib cage. You're working into the back of the arm, not into the chest here, okay? So again, I always tell you guys, I don't care how far your chest drops down to the floor, as long as you get that bend and you're working into those muscles. All right? So nice and slow, I want you to drop into that tricep push-up, straighten those arms, lift that left arm, and place it down again. Nice, slow, and press up. Right arm up and down. Again, slow push-up. Press up. You can just lift your hand up a little bit. It doesn't have to go all the way up. Again, push up, down, down. Up, up. Lift and lower. 1 more slow each way. Up. You notice I'm not driving my hips back, so I'm not coming in on all 4s. I'm staying in that modified plank push-up position. Lift and lower. Can we take it singles? It's down, up, left, down. Push up, right arm, down, up. Down, up, lift, lower. 1 more time each way like this. All right, hold it right here. You're gonna give me 4 lifts of that left arm. Here we go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. 2, switch it to the right side. 4, 3, then we're gonna go to alternating. 2, 1, here we go. It's lift, down, lift. Bringing that wrist right back up underneath that shoulder. Shifting those hips, you should feel that you're holding yourself up, using that core. Lift. 4 more. 3. You guys should feel those bodies too, those upper bodies. And 1. Shoot those hips back, take that quick stretch, and then come onto your belly. Grab those weights. Now this is where, if your weights are a little heavier or if this becomes uncomfortable at all, I want you just to use your body weight, okay? But again, you're gonna take those arms long, thumb and the head of the weight down at your mat or carpet or floor. Your chest is down right here. Squeeze through those arms so they're straight. So I don't want you to like lift. You're gonna contract through those arms. Squeeze those glutes. Press those feet on the floor. You're just gonna lift the arms up, down. Nice and tight. Remember, we're working triceps and the back. 4 more, and then you're gonna lift the chest. 3, 2. All right, here comes the chest. Lift. It's not super big. 4 more. 3, 2. Now up and hold, up and hold. You're gonna squeeze those arms in. Try and keep that chest lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Whew. Push yourself back. That doesn't take much right there. But now I remember, that's where I dropped into my body weight only. All right, I'm gonna grab my water. You're coming up to standing next to your bar or chair or surface. I'm gonna move my mat out of the way because all it does is annoy me. All right, 1 hand on your surface. Now I've got my booty bar, so I like to come to the front so that I make sure I'm not gonna step at all on the little feet stand. I don't know. All right, those feet are wide. Heels towards each other, toes out in that narrow V. You're gonna drop and lift, bend, straighten. Knees are pressing back towards those pinky toes. So don't squat. So if you see me from the side, I'm bending and straightening. I'm just finding, so I don't want you to drop and push your butt back into a squat or bring your knees forward. That's how you hurt yourself. Hold it down and tiny pulses. So now listen, your inside leg that's closest to your surface is gonna stay the same low, you know, so you're not going to straighten out of this leg as you get ready to step with your outside foot. Now, if you'll see, we're gonna step into a curtsy. So our toes are gonna remain out on that slight diagonal. Bring that outside arm out. When we curtsy, your outside hand is gonna reach. You're not gonna twist towards that inside foot. You're gonna keep square in those shoulders. 4 more, 3 more, 2. We'll start slow. I want you to slow curtsy and reach that foot back. Step back out to wide V. Notice I have not risen from my standing inside foot or leg out. So you're really working into that leg. Here we go. It's curtsy, reach, and lift. So you hinge, lift that chest. Four more. 3, 2. Now take it back and pulse. Now I'm not reaching, I'm square. My arm is outside of that foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, face that surface. All right, I'm gonna show you guys both from the side and facing you. Those feet are parallel. You're in close because this is just something that you're using to keep balance and have somewhere to put your hands. But you need enough space depending on what you're using for your surface. Lift those heels up. This just gives us better range of motion. These heels at some point during this flow can lower if you'd like to. Tailbone, back, and the shoulder blades are all gonna slide down on that wall. So those knees go forward. We're not squatting or hinging, okay? Now, if you're a flat foot, you could do this. You just don't have, it starts to want to pull your feet as your knees are forward, so you just might want them up a little bit. Also fires up those quads a little bit more. Give me pulses here. Tiny, tiny pulses. So now I'm gonna face you guys. So your same foot that was stepping for the curtsy is gonna be your first one to step. So you're facing your surface. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. This leg's your stable leg, same leg is gonna step out, squeezing and bring it back in. So you're tapping that toe as you straighten the leg, bring it back in, tap it out, bring it back in, tap it, and in. Let's take it out quicker. Out, in, no bounce. Extend, extend from the side. 4, squeeze. 2, and hold that leg out, lift it, pulse it. I have not risen from my standing leg. It stays in that same knee bend. Now, again, I can lower to flat foot and I'm still keeping that leg engaged by not straightening it any higher. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in. Hold it here. Stand it up real quick. Bend those knees again. And pulse. We got to go to the other side. We're just working backwards this time. Starting with this other side, and then we'll step it out for that wide V. Down. Four, 3, 2. All right, I'm gonna face you from the side. Hold it low. Take that toe out. Bring it back in. Take it out. Bring it in. Squeeze and straighten. I want that full extension of that leg as it drives out. And come back to in. Here we go, quicker. Out, in. Tap, tap. No weights going on that foot. You're just tapping and pulling it in. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg out, lift it, pulse it. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot in. Straighten those legs. Lower those heels down and up. Little calf work. Keep going. I'm just going to move this so I can come to the other side. Down and up, down and up. Just working into those calves. You're squeezing into those calf muscles every time you lift those heels up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open that opposite foot out to the center of your room. Just gentle bends, straightens. Just fleshing those legs a little bit with a bigger movement right here before we drop into those pulses. Remember, those knees press out towards the pinky toes. They don't come forward, and that butt does not drive back into a squat. 4, 3, 2, All right, hold it low, pulse it. Bring myself forward. 8. Bring that arm out to the center. 8. Little tiny movements. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to start slow. Remember, you're going to step back to the curtsy and reach. Out to wide V. Step to curtsy. I'm not changing that depth of that knee bend on that inside leg. Out to wide V. Step to curtsy. Out. Here we go. It's step. Hinge, lift. Hinge, lift. I don't like this song. Hinge and lift. Hinge, lift. 4, 3, 2. Now take it back, hold it, and pulse it. Woo! Eight, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. I'm going to bring this back to my original positioning. All right, you're coming to face your surface. Your feet are going to be in that narrow V, so heels together and toes in that narrow V. This is just because I want the knees to stay out to the side, all right? So I'm going to show you guys this from the side, and then I'll face my surface, but you're going to start right here. Upright, so we're not leaning on our bar. So if you feel inclined as you get fatigued to lean forward, I want you to bring yourself nice and close. This is just here for your hands to hold on to. So bring that right foot behind that left calf ankle area. That knee is not forward, it's gonna stay open. Because it's open, the height you can lift is gonna be restricted. Now you're gonna have a soft bend in your standing leg. So you're gonna lift it and lower it from the side. Lift it and lower it. So if I was to hinge, I'd be able to lift higher. I don't want you doing that. We're not here and lowering it. You're just lifting till you feel it catch and lower. You've got that tight contraction in that butt cheek the whole time. Up, up, down, down. All right, now take that leg up and hold it to the highest point and pulse it. So from the front, your knee stays out to the side. I often see people start to bring that knee forward. I don't want you to. I want you squeezing. It's that outer part of that glute. Feel your glute muscle. Hand right there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now hold that leg up. You're going to poke those toes over. This is where you're squeezing right there where your glute and your thigh meet. If you put your index finger there, you feel you pinch it. Press, press, press. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now listen to me. I'm going to show you from the front. 3, 2, 1. You're going to drop into a curtsy, so that foot just drops down. I have not moved. So see, I was here. I just dropped down. So I'm upright. I've shifted my body weight between these two thighs. You're going to drop, lift, drop, lift. So as you straighten through that front leg, that back bent knee just lifts. I'm still not lifting. I'm just up and down. 4, 3, 2, Now hold that leg up again. Pulse 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Poke those toes over, poke them over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now listen to me. You're going to drop back into that curtsy. Drop it down. As you straighten, you're going to straighten that leg. Drop into the knee bend curtsy. Lifting both legs, straighten. Here we go. Down, up, down, up. Again, I'm not flinging. That leg is not lifting high. Just straightens behind us. 8. My knee is still facing out to the side, even when I straighten. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up. Pulse it. Soft bend in your standing leg. I don't think this fan is working. Whew, I'm dying here. 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Shake that out. Bring those feet back into that narrow V. That left foot this time crosses behind to that ankle or calf. Knees open, toes to the other side. Soft bend in that standing leg. You're going to lift and lower. Lift. Lower. You're just finding a height that you can lift to where you're going to hold it when we get to those pulses. Lift and lower. 2 more. Now take that leg up to the highest point and pulse it. It's like someone's got that string in the outside crease of your knee. Last 8. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Press, 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 press. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down into that lunge. Here we go. You're going to lift and drop. Lift, drop. So you shift forward and shift into the middle. Up, up, down, down. Hold this one up. Pulse up. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Poke those toes over. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop back into that curtsy. Now lift and straighten that leg. Down, down. Up, up. Down, down. Up, up. One more slow. Here we go. It's drop, lift, straighten, and keep that leg externally rotated so the knee and top of the foot are facing out to the side. Drop, lift. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up and pulse it up. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Come down. Let me see what my timing is right here. All right, I've got time here. You're gonna come down onto your mat. Oh, y'all. All right. You should feel all that outer glute thigh area. All right, grab your weights if you'd like to. You're gonna lift them up above your shoulders. Those arms are nice and straight. Press that back in the mat. Engaging into that core, grounding through those feet. You're just gonna roll up, 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, 4. Scoop and lift and lower. And down. Scoop and lift. Keep nice control. Up and lower. Up and lower. Up. Now I just want you to lower down till you feel that little C curve. Arms are right here. You're gonna pull and pull. Pull. A little rotation into that waistline, scooping that belly. Everything's engaged. You can come here and put one hand to support you at your knee or behind your knee and drive that elbow. If you want to lose the weight or have one weight that you hold and just rotate, twist. Do what feels best for you. Pull, press. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way down and let those weights go. And just relax that whole body onto that mat. Take some nice deep breaths in through the nose. And then double that breath on the exhale out through the mouth. You want to think about your inhale. If you're counting, you go to 4 to 6, and then you're going to double that on the way out. And every exhale, that body should feel like it's melting further into that floor. One more nice breath in. Now pull that right knee into your chest and give it a little hug, and then take it out to the right side, tugging on it towards the armpit, getting a little stretch into that inner thigh. And then bring it back through the center and carry it over to the other side as far as you can go without lifting that shoulder or shoulder blade. And then bring that knee back to the center and extend that leg nice and long. Draw that opposite knee into your chest and give it a little hug. Keep a tight hold on that leg and pull that knee out to the side and up slightly towards the armpit so you get a nice stretch in the inner thigh. And then bring that knee back through center and carry it over to the other side as far as you can go without lifting that shoulder or shoulder blade up off that mat. bring the other knee in to meet it. Open both of those knees and just rock it side to side here. And now close those knees up and still that body. Hands stay on the outside or they can go behind those knees and rock yourself up to seated. Cross those feet in front of you. Whew, I am hot and sweaty. Nice deep breath. On your exhale, I want you to drop that left arm and bring that right arm up over the head. Get a nice stretch into that side. And then rotate yourself and circle around to the front. Bring that other arm with you and drop that head down to the floor. Keeping both those cheeks on the floor and feeling a nice stretch in that low back, upper glute area. And then walk those hands back in through center. Take a nice deep breath up. On your exhale, drop that right arm down and bring that left arm up and over the head. And then one more time, circle that body forward, bring that other arm to meet it. And then walk those hands back into the center. Take a nice deep breath all the way up. And press that air down on the exhale. One more nice deep breath all the way up. Fill those hands in those lungs with that air and bring those hands together over your head, and on your exhale, bring them heart center and give yourself a round of applause. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time.